Well, Carrie, guess what time of year it is?
I don't know.
Not only is it the time of year for me to wear these favorite shirts of yours, but it is also camping season, and we are in full effect, as it is clear from what's going on behind the camera as well as what's going on in front of the camera.
Did you learn to play shuffleboard?
I did. I see where this is going. This is going to be shirt picking 101.
Grandpa Bob.
But today we're coming to you guys with a whole video based on what we've heard from everybody here over the last 6 months of full-time RV life. Things that, well, they just wish you just don't do. And welcome back to the channel. For everyone that is new here, I am Bob.
Wow, I'm Carrie.
And this is Life Redesigned in 2022. We sold everything we own, which means nothing hiding in friends' basements, nothing hiding in storage units, nothing hiding in the middle of the woods. There's no spare property for us to go retreat to if this goes south. Everything that we own is in our brand new 2023 22 MLE from Redesigned. And I tell you, every time I say that, it is 4 or 5 takes. That time was only at 2. So the point of today's video is just basically going around and talking to people and saying, hey, what do you wish you just didn't see in RV parks? And now we're bringing that list to you. So don't shoot the messengers. We're just telling you what we were told. Yeah. Starting with number 1, Carrie.
Don't turn your kids loose.
And we see this time and time again, and there's a variety of reasons. One, especially here in Florida, in Central Florida, golf carts are the norm, and they take out quite a bit of property. In fact, a lot of RV parks have policies about your kids being 16 or older to drive the golf carts around, but you guys are avoiding that.
12 and less.
Yeah, and here's what you got to keep in mind. Not only are the rigs here expensive, but most of the vehicles, and I'll say most, are up above 50 grand and higher. When your kid goes flying into a brand new Dodge 2500, you're looking at about $75,000 truck that you're on the hook for fixing. That's just the reality of it. So again, don't turn your kids loose.
Nope.
Number 2, Carrie. Now this is something we had happen right across from us here.
That's sad.
Just yesterday.
Don't unleash your pet.
Definitely don't unleash your pet. Now this here was a situation where a couple pulled in, let their dog run free. Their dog happened to be near another dog walking by. The 2 dogs got into a brutal fight. One of them ended up injured. Long story short, don't unleash your pet. And that also comes along with, because when your pet's gone, it does things. It does things in people's sights. People don't like that. And they've said, hey, just don't do that. Number 3, and this was way up there, is don't waste resources. Now this goes for not only don't leave your AC running all day while you're out taking in the sights, but this goes specifically for water preservation. One of the biggest expenses for an RV park are water and electric, and there's quite a lot of waste on both. And I think electric, it's kind of a subjective thing. Is how cool should you keep your rig when you're not in? But the biggest one is we see a lot, especially here. There's a lot of rigs hooked up where their water's just pissing out the hose. The connection's not tight, in either the spigot or the RV, and there's just water pouring everywhere. Not only is that a tremendous waste of water, but it's also very expensive for these RV parks. And at a point where we're starting to see all these rates climb and skyrocket, it might be time to either let the park staff know that, hey, there's a water connection that's bad, or maybe invest in a new hose or a rubber gasket on the inside. I'm going to give that one number 4. Turn it out over to you.
Leave your politics at home. Don't bring them to the campgrounds.
Now, kudos to a lot of RV parks that are banning political flags.
Good.
And this is something that, before you bash us in the comments, a lot of these flags are on the side that where we lean politically. However, when we go camping or we're in an RV park, the last thing we want to be reminded about is how divided a country can be, or how much the news is fake, or how much XYZ politician is better than your XYZ politician. I think in a RV resort, campground, state park, whatever, this is a time to enjoy with your family, your friends, the camaraderie. It's not a time to alienate the person next door to you.
No.
And I still strongly believe that the state flags, a U.S. flag, something like that, that's fine. But a lot of these flags that we're seeing, they're just brutal.
Very specific.
Very specific and a lot of profanity. So leave those behind and enjoy nature. Now, number 5, speaking of enjoying nature.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, this is another thing that happened to us last night. There was somebody who came through this particular RV park with their boat, and their boat must have had a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 sound system, and they decided to share it with everybody. Now, normally, I'm just a good fan of Jimmy Buffett, and I like to have a little time with green sky bluegrass and all that stuff, and maybe your music isn't my music, but this wasn't music. This was hardcore rap.
A lot of
hardcore,
C's, D's, and P's, and it made me
C words.
turn
I mean, like cucumber.
baby jerkin.
Oh, it's this was foul
it was
language.
Terrible.
That was,
and there's kids all over the place.
yeah, and in fact, this happened right outside an RV that a woman who had just a couple of children out there, and it ended up becoming a bigger altercation. But this was heard throughout the whole RV park, which is about a mile in circumference. That's how loud this was, and again, the language was highly inappropriate, probably for even a rap concert.
Yeah, and then to show maturity, after she did say something to them that, hey, please turn it down, they played Baby Shark.
Baby Shark for about a good 15 minutes.
And you know what? If you've ever heard that, it sticks in your head.
The bottom line is this is nature, enjoy it, and let's not turn it into a disco club.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Disco could be fun.
Not in that shirt.
All right, now we're back with number 6. Number 6, Carrie, is very simply, don't throw crap in the fire pit. And we're not talking just your cigarette butts. We're talking
legit
physical bags
crap
of dog shit. I can't think of, I think it was said best by Dustin over at Wayward Wags, shit bags. Don't leave them out.
Don't be a shit bag.
And don't be one, don't leave one. Because nothing will ruin my s'more than your dog's crap cooking in the fire pit. That's a good one. This goes right up there with too, is don't bring the light show. This is a new trend that I don't know where it started, but it really needs to stop. Now, I'm not talking about some subtle underglow so you make sure that there's no snakes or gators or iguanas underneath your rig. I'm talking full-on light shows. We've seen everything from music that activates their lights underneath their rig, full brightness, nothing like you're out here just trying to relax in a nice, dark, quiet area, and then all of a sudden it's, you feel like you're at a Disney spectacular. I'm not particularly against LED lights. I'll smack her in the boob again. I'm not against LED lights, but I think there's a time and a place, and probably the campground isn't the time. So I do agree with that one pretty good. And this one here,
please,
for the love of all that is holy, please change your kid's diaper. Now, the last 3 RV resorts that we've been to have had amazing pools, and each one of them has been closed because someone let out a dookie, and got into the pool. The pool needed to be shut down and needed to be cleaned. Time and time again, we see this. This is common sense, folks. Change your kid's diaper before they go in the pool.
No, I mean, sometimes, they get scared.
This is one that you literally can't make this up.
It's gross.
Number 9, now this one's going to get a little backlash, and I'm going to precede this with saying that I am a former smoker. I started smoking when I was 13 years old, and I quit about, 10 years ago? Now, that being said, don't smoke us out. And we've seen that happen. Apparently, I'm talking with my hands again. We've seen this happen time and time again, especially in the Keys where it was pretty bad with cigars. You're out here, and I get it. You want to enjoy your time, and you paid for your spot as well. That's great. But keep it inside. Go down the road or something. But not everybody wants to enjoy that nice rolled cigar that you got on the streets of Key West for $3. We all just kind of want to have nature. And this one where, yeah, it's pretty rough.
I'm going to give you the next one too, so you're on a roll.
You're going to start calling me butter because I'm on a roll. This one here is one of my biggest pet peeves, along with the shit bags that are in the fire pit.
Oh my gosh.
And that is...
Every single day.
I don't know about you, Carrie, but I don't know how you enjoy yours, but I don't like my lighter fluid well done. If you're new to camping, you might want to watch a couple of videos on how to use lighter fluid properly. I don't use charcoal. I stopped doing that a long time ago, but I will say that I know it doesn't take a whole 32-ounce bottle of lighter fluid to get that charcoal going. And you can tell you have too much lighter fluid on your grill when they can smell it about a quarter mile away. And this happens all the time. And
every walk.
Every time we go for a walk, there's somebody with way too much lighter fluid. So you're supposed to light them, let the coals turn gray, and then you cook over them. I think that's the premise. So, yeah, and I'm going to bonus one. This one came up quite a bit, and that's basically don't be an a-hole. And I'll let you fill in your own blanks there.
You can say shitbag, but you're not
can't say a-hole. But don't be an a-hole. Don't be that guy. When you come, or gal for that matter.
Yeah.
When you come camping or you come to an RV resort, remember that you're here with a community of fellow-minded people. For the most part, we're all here, whether we do it in a RV, a tent, a pop-up, a Class A, whatever. We're all here because we want to be outside and we want to enjoy this. And the more that you're an a-hole, the more that it's not going to be enjoyed. And quite possibly, you're not going to enjoy your time as well. We enjoy our full-time RV life, and we hope you get to get out there as well and have fun. Take these rules, these little hints, these little subtle gestures with a little bit of lightheartedness, and enjoy your time, because after all, that's what you're paying for. Until next time, I am Bob.
I'm Carrie.
And this has been Life Redesigned.